Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwaksan and welcome to Vaka Talks, where we talk about mental and emotional health and various kinds of relationships. We're doing a glossary of various terms that are frequently used in therapy and counseling sessions. And today let's talk about baiting. What is a bait? Bait is anyone who is familiar with fishing, they use a bait, or hunting or whatever. They use a bait to lure uh, the prey in. So lure the fish in to take the bait, or lure the animal to come out of hiding. So this is a bait, and a toxic person uses the bait to escalate our emotions in the direction that they want. So when they bait us, they're always trying to start with a seemingly seemingly innocent topic, or seemingly innocent dialogue or action, and slowly build on it, leading it in a direction that we have been very uh, carefully avoiding, because we have uh, we because it might lead to certain triggers that we don't want to deal with, because we have not healed from our trauma, or lead us to have a reaction that they want. So they slowly start escalating things, starting from an innocent thing. They slowly start building on it and escalate it and lead us towards a certain reaction that they want. They want to establish us as unhinged. They want to, it can be in a private or a public setting. They always lead us to have the reaction that they want. They want to establish us as unhinged or crazy. They lead us in a direction where we blow out. They slowly start doing things or saying things very calmly, and that they know are triggering for us. And because it is very triggering for us, we rile ourselves up and we blow out our stream, because when we are triggered, we are no longer in our physical environment. Our mental space is in a completely different area, and we we react based on the our mental environment without paying attention to our physical environment, and we have our reaction, and they have established us as unhinged among the group. Or they can be something like baiting us, leading us, making us feel guilty about a lot of things, and finally they ask something that we normally are not comfortable with at all, and they have pushed us into so much of guilt that saying no to this appears as if we are extremely selfish and we are uncaring, and we give in and say yes to them. So they want to spend all the savings on 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 a huge car, or a or a or a or a very expensive outfit or an accessory. They want to spend a huge amount on that. Usually we are not comfortable with that, but they make us feel guilty. They lead us into saying yes. They force us into having a conversation. They keep bringing up things where we have said no to a lot of things. They never bring up things where we have said yes. They always start things about, well, you said no when I wanted that, you said no uh, when I wanted to go here and there. So we we are basically bombarded with all the with a lot of information where we have said no, and finally when they ask for one thing, or when we have been kind of thinking about ourselves, so they they surround us with an ocean of guilt, and finally they have their ask. I was thinking, I think I really like this thing, so I think we should buy it. It is expensive. It's usually beyond the budget that you are comfortable with. It's not just like a 10 or 15% beyond. It's probably 2 or 3 times more than what you're willing, what you're comfortable to spend on such a thing. But they surround us with so much guilt that saying no in that at that point appears to be extremely selfish and uncaring, that we give in and say yes. So this baiting is always for an advantage for the toxic person. They lead us in a direction that they want. They set the scene, they have everything under control, they are very calm. Or if it suits their if it suits their advantage, if it suits what they want, they are extremely emotional. they uh, they're extremely emotional to manipulate us into accepting whatever they want. They can be extremely calm or emotional depending upon what they want, or what would manipulate us easier. If we are not comfortable with facing emotions from the other person, they will be extremely emotional. If we are comfortable with the other person when uh, when they show vulnerability, they are not going to use emotions, because a narcissist is incapable of genuine emotions. They always use emotions as a tool to manipulate and gaslight. In that situation, they will be extremely calm. When we are comfortable with ourselves, when we ask them to, let's sit down, let's take some time, uh, let's sit on it and take a decision later, they will not like it, because once we remove ourselves from this guilt sea that they try to surround us with, we start thinking rationally again, and they don't want that. And baiting is is extremely uh, uh, extremely advantageous to them, because they know exactly which direction that we would lead to. Even in the love bombing phase, in the beginning of in a romantic relationships, if it is uh, when they are love bombing us, they always bait us into getting into a relationship with them. They lead us into that, they make us feel uncomfortable in the situation and say yes. They make us feel selfish and guilty for making them wait, for asking them to wait. You need your time. They always force us in a situation where we are forced to say yes for whatever they ask. We would not we would not agree to lend money to someone because we know that person is does not pay back well, or pay back in time. But our parents or our friends or our partners, they suddenly bring us into a conference call, or bring them home, and then ask, I want to give money to them. We don't want to say no over there, because we don't want to appear as if we have a difference of opinion. We don't want our partner, or our parent or our friend to look bad. So we agree over there and give our money to this person that they ask us to, knowing that this person does not pay back in time, this person does not respond to calls properly, and they will when we need the money back, they are not going to pay back, because we have had such experiences in the past. But these people force us into situations where we have to say yes to them. So this is baiting that a narcissist use very efficiently to get whatever they want. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share your experiences in the comment section, and please subscribe to my channel and encourage me to create more content of this of more such content. And please hit the bell icon to get notifications whenever I post new content. Thank you.